finally I can see some movement and change and happenings for xxys communicating on YouTube again with each other in a better way. I've just seen a video called All xxys Are Male. Obviously I'd be attracted to that one, and I hope this is going to work, because I want to play it back and pause it and comment on certain points on the video. It's a nearly 4 minute video from Harry K47xxy, who obviously isn't Harry Kleinfelder, but you know. Anyway, so here we go.
Yeah. When it comes to xxy guys, well, we've seen with 45 x 46 xy that you can be either male or female in your phenotype. That's what the body looks like. That's what phenotype means. Okay. With the xxy guys, being male, they say they're raised as male. They're not raised as male for no reason. They're raised as males because they've got a penis and testes between their legs with a scrotum. They look.
Gotta stop you there. They're raised as male because they've got a penis and testes and scrotum. Okay. Technically that's true. But the reality is that look at the transsexuals in the world. They are also born with penis, scrotum and testicles, and they're brought up as male, and then when they get to a certain age when they get to a certain age, they're able to express themselves to their parents, to their doctors, to their friends if they can, and they tell them that they don't feel male. So let's we've got to clarify this stuff, and also the title of the video, All xxys Are Male, and then at the end of the video, which we'll get to in a minute, but I don't think you can hear it because his volume is very low, but at the end of the video it says, or he says and it's not alright for people to go around telling people what they are. All xxys are male. Okay.
Male. And they grow up male. And it's not until puberty comes along when things can go sort of haywire.
It's not till puberty that things can go haywire. Most transsexuals would actually say that it's going haywire from day one of birth, but anyway.
And stuff like that. But
just to clarify, the whole point of bringing transsexuals into this whole point of xxys are male is the fact that, really, come on, xxys, xys, xos, xx's, xxxys, xxyys, it doesn't matter how many transsexuals do we know, whether, how many transsexuals can we say are xxy or xo or whatever, Do they get karyotypes? The answer is generally no.
Don't have enough testosterone to masculinize their bodies, and then their bodies don't masculinize.
Okay, you're talking about masculinization and using testosterone and stuff like that, and you've used my example in many occasions of saying, you can't have facial hair on your face, if you've no testosterone in your body, and I'm the example of somebody who does, and plus I have very hairy legs, and I always had very hairy legs, but yet I was still lacking in testosterone. Now the other thing is, what you said in a video one time of you don't grow facial hair unless you've got testosterone in your body. If you take a little girl and shave her face for 10 years, from 5 years old to 15, tell me, is she going to have stubble or not?
So, xxys are male. Period.
So xxys have periods. They do have periods because of the hormone imbalance, and if they especially take hormones, it is very, very similar to a woman's period. Yeah, without the blood, thank God. But no, all xxys are not male. All xxys are classified scientifically as intersex, and that intersex falls under the category of all sorts of genders and stuff, so no, all xxys are not male, and that's the reality. I mean, that's quite insulting to say that all xxys are male. That yourself, in the back of your head, that anyway. There are plenty of xxy examples where they are not male. They just aren't. And even the movie XXY shows that the main character as being basically hermaphrodite. I'm sure there's plenty of examples of hermaphrodites out there that are XXY chromosomes, but the science world has not caught up on doing real statistics on real people.
Well, that's the medical sense. Now, in the personal sense, there are some XXYs who have the required genitals. I don't talk about the ones who have the required genitals, not anybody else here. Well, they can consider, if they think about it, that they're not male or female. But
So he is contradicting himself here, but that's fine, I do it myself.
phenotypically, they're male. And they can
Phenotypically they're male. Only in science world does it say phenotypically somebody who looks like me or looks like you, because they've got penis and testicles showing on the outside of their body, that they're male. That's only in the science world. I think the science world is quite wrong, or maybe not wrong, but doesn't classify clearly enough what a male should be, because that starts the gender dysphoria problems among transsexuals and intersex people.
get away from that fact. And if we go by what the Kinsey neurocortical sex says, then their feelings about whether they're male or female is fairly well set before 2 years of age. And
If you go by the Kinsey report, that their gender is set at 2 years of age, you see, that's the thing. So I wouldn't go with the Kinsey report if that's the story.
yes,
But you know that already.
It's a bit confusing, like when you get diagnosed and you find out things aren't quite the way they should be. And that can cause problems. It certainly caused problems for myself. But after
Can you explain that to me, Graham, on the level of, what sort of problems that caused for you when you got diagnosed? Thanks.
a bit of consideration, it became apparent to me that all I had to do was take my clothes off and look in the mirror on my blood, period. All I want to do is have my body looking like my idea in my head of what I look like, or what I...
Yeah, sure. You take your clothes off, you look in the mirror, and you see, Graham, I'm a male. No problem. Absolutely. I mean, you see that you are a phenotypical male. Yeah. Do you accept that XXYs are classified as intersex? Question.
should look like it. So that's why we need testosterone. Now we also need testosterone for things like preventing osteoporosis. Now, it is possible.
We do need hormones to prevent osteoporosis. Why do you not mention that many XXYs actually also take estrogen? There's not a huge percentage of XXYs taking estrogen, obviously, because the medical community don't generally put that out to an XXY, because the doctor will take your clothes off and go, you're a phenotypical male, so you're going to take testosterone. But that's a real controversial point, but let's discuss it.
It is possible to take estrogen. Now, if you really don't want to be a guy and don't think you are a guy, to take estrogen instead. That way you'll still protect your bones from osteoporosis.
So he said it, and that's good.
You have to do something, or you're going to make yourselves incredibly sick.
You do have to do something, or you will make yourself incredibly sick, absolutely. The only problem is that by taking testosterone and going by most doctors' advice, I think most XXYs are overdosing on testosterone. I think they're being prescribed the wrong amount of testosterone, because I think in the doctor's eyes, most of doctors' eyes, they want to totally transform the XXY feelings and everything into total male feelings, and so they give them huge amounts of testosterone, and that creates a hormone imbalance as well. Please discuss.
Yeah, I have obviously come across XXY guys who don't like the term intersex, and they don't regard them.
Yes, many XXYs and many other types of intersex people do not like the term intersex. I think it's because of the word sex in the word, and I think a lot of religious people cannot stand the word sex. which is mind-boggling because you know, parents have to have sex to have you, you know. But anyway, there you go. And also the intersex word does bring up, there was another meaning of intersex, you know, for many people years ago, and it was to do with she-males and stuff like that. So there's a bit of confusion there as well, yeah.
Themselves as intersex, they regard themselves as male.